for more information.
Today we're going to learn a little bit more about wool. So let's catch up again with Tom Ashby at his Merino farm in mid-North SA.
So here we are in the sheep yards, guys, looking at some 2-year-old rams, and these rams are fully matured. They're at their biggest stage in life.
Okay.
Now they've got about 10 months wool growth on them, and you can bury your hand in that.
Yeah, I could lose a hand in here.
That's it.
Oh, that's nice and soft.
It's soft and warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the unique thing about Merinos. They have this beautiful soft fibre. And as you can see, this one here has wonderful crimp in his wool when you look from the bottom of the skin right to the top.
Oh.
And right on top you can see the little black bits. That's the natural lanolin in the wool.
Okay.
So when the fleece is shorn and the wool gets washed, that natural grease comes out of the wool, and then they make a byproduct called lanolin.
Okay.
And next year I'll keep that fleece.
Yep.
And I'll show that at the Adelaide show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, as a fleece in the fleece competition.
So this is one of the best fleeces?
Yes, he's one of the best fleeces.
So why would he be one of the best fleeces?
Well, because of the evenness of his staple from the bottom to the top of all the crimps, and he's very soft and very white.
Well, enough about all the boy sheep. Let's catch up with the girls, the ewes and lambs, and see what they've been up to.
Tom told us that if we wanted to catch one of those cute little lambs, we'd have to sneak up behind it while it was feeding. Now apparently you've got to be pretty quick. Don't think Jake was quick enough there.
Well, Olivia seemed to have the right idea. Alright, it's not as easy as it sounds. Those little lambs were pretty fast, but I wasn't about to give up. It did take me all afternoon, so the camera crew had stopped recording. But I did catch one.
Oh, well done, Jake. Now I think Tom's got a couple of special little lambs we should meet. So what happened to these little lambs' mums?
Well, these are orphan lambs. This fella here, his mum died in the paddock, and we found him curled up next to her. And this one here, we're not sure where his mum just left him behind, so he became an orphan, and we picked him up in the paddock and brought him home and started bottle feeding him.
And how old are they?
Well, this bloke here he was born about the end of April, and this little one here was born middle of May. So only a few weeks old.
And how often do they need to be bottle fed?
We feed them 4 times a day, early in the morning and mid-morning, and then again at lunchtime and then again in the evening. And that usually gives them enough to keep them through.
Okay.
And when they're really little, when they're real baby lambs, we have to feed them probably a bit more than that because they have lots of small feeds. And once they learn how to feed off the bottle, you can give them a little bit more in a bigger bottle.
So how do you keep them warm?
We keep them warm by putting them in a little pen like this with straw in the corner of the pen so they get into the straw at night to keep warm.
And what age do you stop bottle feeding them?
They'll stay on the bottle for probably 2 months, and then they'll go into a bit of solids like that little bit of loosened hay behind you, and they'll learn to eat that.
Okay.
And then they'll go out in the paddock with the rest of the lambs when the rest of the lambs get weaned at about 3 months of age.
For more information, go to merino.com.